Hola mi gente, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sean and this is We Are Investing. On today's video, we're going to go over SoFi stock. I don't want to waste any of your time. Let's just dive right into it. So the premise of today's video is going to be on the bank charter, which is crucial for SoFi moving forward because it can really impact the business in a positive way and increase margins and help increase the bottom line or earnings per share. So it's huge for the long term for SoFi to eventually get a banking charter. It doesn't have to happen right now. It doesn't have to happen in the next couple of months. Depending if you're invested in this company long term, you just want to see it happen. The sooner, the better, but that's obvious. Well, today there was a video uploaded on YouTube from Felix and Friends where he went over a couple of things and he looked at a website that wasn't working or nothing was coming up when you search for SoFi. And then he showed us some language that when that happens, it's typically because something good is happening for that merger or for that banking charter application. Well, things have changed since he uploaded that video, but let me show you what he was talking about first.
Take that together with the fact that the announcement is no longer on the website, which, according to the Federal Reserve's own Board of Governors reserve system, tells us that that means the proposal has been acted upon. We, by my calculations, must be very, very, very close to getting a decision on this. Now, in theory, the decision could be a no, but I kind of doubt it. I think it's a question of how and when rather than yes or no. So I do think SoFi is going to get this because...
Now that's an H2A from the Federal Reserve, and if you go on their website now and type in SoFi, well, stuff actually comes up. So here you go. If you type in SoFi and you click search, it does come up. So it is up on the Federal Reserve's website under that H2A search. So it seems like maybe there was a glitch, but for now, it is coming up when you search for it. So it seems like some of the stuff that was being said in his video no longer applies. But that does not mean that the banking charter is not going to get approved. The bottom line of this whole situation is that we are not banking regulators. We don't know what's going to happen moving forward. There's a good chance that we get approval. Hopefully it happens relatively soon. SoFi was thinking at the end of last year and it's just beginning of January. So over the next couple of months, we could get good news. Maybe some more information regarding this banking charter application is given during the earnings report, which will be coming up relatively soon. Now here is pure speculation on my part, but I think there is something that's holding up the banking charter that is out of SoFi's control, and the OCC will not do anything until this is addressed. And in order to understand this, you need to understand the situation and how SoFi is applying for a banking charter is through acquiring a smaller bank. The company or the bank is Golden Pacific Bancorp. Now, there was a press release that SoFi agreed to acquire this company, this smaller regional bank. This bank already has a banking charter, and it's through the acquisition, acquiring this bank, that will give SoFi the chance to have a banking charter as well. But one of the directors of Golden Pacific Bancorp is suing Golden Pacific Bancorp over this potential merger. And that lawsuit could be holding up the acquisition. And if that acquisition doesn't come through, then there's no way that SoFi is going to get a banking charter through this application. They're going to have to try to find another way. Now, Rick Fowler, one of the directors of Golden Pacific Bancorp, is suing his own company. He is also the COO of a law firm. It's my personal opinion that the move that he is doing will probably reach settlement because I don't think he's really interested in holding off this acquisition. I just think he knows how important it is for SoFi, and he sees this as an opportunity to make more money for himself. But it could take some time until they reach an agreement and settlement. And until that is resolved, I don't think the banking charter is going to get approved. But this is just me speculating, and I could be wrong. Maybe we get approval tomorrow. Who knows? And that would be great for the stock. Now, speaking a little bit about SoFi and the current pricing activity that we're seeing in the stock right now is trading at around $13.20. On the day, it dropped more than 5.5%, but the NASDAQ, a tech-heavy index, also dropped 2.5%. And there's a little bit more beta with SoFi, so it's going to drop more than the NASDAQ just because it trades at a price to sales multiple. It's not profitable, and it does get a lot of attention from retail investors, so there's more volatility. More volatility means more beta. With more beta, when a major index like the NASDAQ drops 2.5%, you can expect more than a 2.5% drop in that stock most of the time. So I'm not really worried about the drop that there was today, although I do have cash secured puts at the $13 strike that will expire tomorrow. So I might be taking additional delivery of Sofi depending on what happens tomorrow with the share price and if I don't roll these cash secured puts. If you want to learn more about options trading strategies like cash secured puts, where you essentially get paid to wait for a stock to drop to a price you're comfortable buying 100 shares of, you can join the Patreon. It will give you access to a private Discord server where we talk about this stuff every single day. And if you're looking for a brokerage where you can trade options with no commissions, then WEBULL is a great start. And right now there is a link down below that will get you 2 free stocks worth up to $2,300. Now tomorrow regarding Sofi, there could be a bounce in the NASDAQ, but I'm a little bit worried about what's going to happen to Sofi for tomorrow. This is just a one-day move, so it's not really a big deal, but because I have those cash secure puts, I'm really interested in what's going to happen with Sofi stock on Friday. The reason why I'm a little bit concerned is because we are going to have bank earnings from JP, Wells Fargo, and Citi tomorrow before the bell. And typically what happens with bank stocks and what we have been seeing is these stocks are moving higher. I personally own Ally Financial, and Ally Financial has had a great couple of days. They head higher leading into earnings. They blow earnings out the water. They do really good because banks are doing really well, and then the stocks sell off. It always happens. Bank stocks, for whatever reason, usually sell following earnings. I don't know what it is with this sector, but every time they have earnings, regardless of the outcome, they're always raising their dividends, they're buying back shares, earnings growth is good. There's a lot of tailwinds for this sector. It doesn't matter. They typically sell off after earnings. They rally into the print and then they sell off after the print. It's the typical trend for bank stocks. And if we see these bank stocks start to sell off and we start seeing some selling in the financial sector, then Sofi, being a fintech company, will also see some of that selling. And that could put me under that $13 strike, where then I will have a decision. Do I take delivery of these shares? Do I roll the options? Do I call it? Do I cut my losses on the put options? I'll have to make a decision on Friday. It depends on what happens with the stock, but I'll let you know what I'm going to do on the Discord, which you can get access to if you join the Patreon. But anyways, mi gente, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and smash that like button. Also, let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are with Sofi and this bank merger. Is this bank merger going to be approved in the next couple of months? Let me know your thoughts down below. But other than that, I'll catch you on the next video. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. And this is We Are Investing. And together we are invincible. See ya.